Hello and welcome to part 4 of my Let's Play of Pokémon Ash Gray. In the last episode, we took on Brock. And if you've not watched that episode yet, then please do go back and watch that before you get underway with this episode, because it was a good one. It was a really good one. Now, to address a couple of issues from the last episode, first of all, just want to apologise because when I was editing, I did it wrong and the screen didn't fit in the layout properly. So sorry about that. I only noticed, I can't believe I didn't notice it earlier, but I only noticed once it was actually uploaded. And because I was a bit on the last minute with the video, it was too late to do anything about it, unfortunately. So yeah, sorry about that. The second thing is if we just have a quick look at Pikachu. Pikachu leveled up to level 13 at the end of the battle with Brock. But before we got the Boulder Badge. Yes? And the Boulder Badge is claimed in all Pokemon games to raise the power of your Pokemon, which is pretty vague. However, if we have a look at Pikachu's... Oh, hang on, I pressed the wrong button. If we have a look at Pikachu's stats, that's all the same. That hasn't changed. So the Boulder Badge does not improve the power of your Pokemon at all. Anyway, since we're here, we'll have a quick team recap. We've got level 13 Pikachu, Thunder Shock, Growl, Quick Attack, Thunder Wave, and he's carrying the Light Ball, which doubles his special attack, I want to say, or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure why I've gone out of this, but next we have level 12 Dog Coffee, the Pidgeotto, with no item, and Gust, Tackle, Sound Attack, and then we have Butterfree, also with no item, and Tackle, String Shot, Harden, Sleep Powder. And what I'm actually going to do is switch Butterfree to the start, because we're going to start trying to raise our team nice and evenly. Now, in this episode, basically this episode is a Mount Moon episode. We're going to be trying to get to and potentially through Mount Moon. So it just depends on how far we manage to get, really. So we can now head out of Pewter City this way. It's too strong to swim. Good. I didn't want to swim anyway. I was just checking for items. Don't appear to be any items right there. Oh, this has changed. I'll fight you first. Did you come through Viridian Forest too? I did. I did, good sir. So you're going to be a bug catcher. Yep, there he is. We'll catch a Colton. Sent out Caterpie. Go Butterfree. Okay, so I have the fully evolved form of what you have. So I should be onto a winner here. And let's put it to sleep so we don't take too many string shots / tackles and take a lot of damage. And then we just go into tackle. And that's doing a fair bit. It woke up already. That's inconvenient. That did nothing like as much. So Butterfree is definitely 100% better than Caterpie, which is good. We like that. It should be. And Caterpie goes down. There we go. We are off and rolling on this episode. Now, Weedle carries the risk of poison. So we're definitely going to try and put this one to sleep. There we go. And hopefully he'll stay asleep for more than one turn. That would be nice. That would be very nice. Right, so will we get the one turn wake up? And again, back to trying not to use the speed up button too much. I'll use it on wild Pokemon and any really excessively long battles, such as in the last episode when we were trying to whittle down Brock's Onix and Geodude with not very effective moves. It was just going to take far too long. There we go, Poison Sting. No poison hacks, lovely. So I sped that battle up just because it would have taken forever otherwise. Sped up a lot of the last episode actually, but there was good reason for that. Now, because we've lost some speed, I don't really want to be at a disadvantage, so we'll give Dog Coffee a little bit of a run out. And this might even be a one-hit KO because we've got Stab, super effective, Gust. Although it's not a very powerful move, so maybe not a one-hit KO. Nope, not quite. Still not bad, not bad, not bad, not bad. I think we should still be faster because we're an evolved fast Pokemon and you're an unevolved slow Pokemon. Yep, there we go. Okay, so that is Bug Catcher Colton dealt with. Lost. Yes, you did. Right, what else is over here? Suspicious little area. No hidden items. Okay. Right. There might be hidden items. I haven't exactly checked every spot, but I'm not going to check every spot on the map, am I? Excuse me, sir? Yes? Do you have anything else to say? Last Janice would like to battle. That sprite is questionable. The last sprite, she's probably about the same age as as Ash, so about 10. And she's wearing a very, very short skirt and pulling a bit of a weird pose. It's... Whoever programmed that needs to have a word with themselves, to be honest. That was a little bit iffy, shall we say? That's the word we shall use. We shall say it is iffy. I'm hoping this Pidgey doesn't have Gust, and if it does, that it doesn't wake up. But I'm quite happy to take it on using Butterfree, and this will mean Butterfree levels up because Pidgey hasn't woken up, so hasn't had the opportunity to knock us out. So Butterfree is going to hit level 11, which is nice. 1 level gained already. Trying to learn Stun Spore. Oh, the learning moves thick and fast. Well, Stun Spore does the same job as String Shot, but better. So we're going to replace String Shot. String Shot just lowers speed. Stun Spore halves speed, I think it is. Or does it quarter it? It does something seriously harsh to the speed. I think it halves it, or maybe even more. And also, it gives you a 1 in 2 or 1 in 4 chance of not being able to attack on any given turn. So it's like a double whammy, so Paralysis wins over String Shot, I'm afraid. We've been pretty lucky with our accuracy with Sleep Powder, unless that's part of Butterfree's ability, because it's got Compound Eyes, which prevents loss of accuracy. But I wonder if it actually has some sort of boosting effect on the Pokemon's accuracy. If you know the answer to that, drop me a comment, let me know. Let me know, it's not the question of the day, but let me know. Speaking of the question of the day, the last question of the day was because I found Brock difficult, considering the Pokemon I was able to use and the levels and the stage in the game and the fact that I wasn't grinding or buying potions. I found him difficult, and the question of the day was, who's the most difficult? I didn't read his introduction then at all. Something about a snake. He's probably got an Ekans. He's got a Rattata. Maybe his other Pokemon's an Ekans. He's running a monocolour team, a purple team, which is cool. But it's Sleep. Butterfree faster than Rattata, fun fact. What was I saying? That yeah, the question of the day was, who is, in your opinion, the hardest gym leader? Now, I don't have a lot of experience with later Pokemon games. I've never played Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Black and White, or Black 2 or White 2, X and Y, any of that, or any of the remakes other than FireRed, so first gen remakes, so it's basically the same. And in my experience from the first two, nice and tail whip, thank you Rattata, in my experience from the first 2 generations, I would say that Whitney, quick attack, is the toughest gym leader that I've encountered for the stage in the game that she's at. Her Pokemon, her Miltank is notorious, isn't it? Everyone knows her Miltank. Everyone knows of Whitney's Miltank. It's notorious. It is difficult to fight at the stage in the game you're at. It has rollout, so if it gets a bit of momentum going, it just one-shots your entire team. Oh, we're on Intimidate, are we? Okay. Well, that's good because it's not Shed Skin. I think Ekans can get Shed Skin, so that means we can put it to sleep with no risk of it waking up. Used Wrap. Does Wrap still work once it's asleep? I wonder. Probably. But it'd be cool if it didn't. It'd be a good little thought process if it didn't. Let's put it to sleep, and since... Oh no, Butterfree's Wrap, so I can't switch out. I was going to say let's switch back out to Pidgeotto because... what's the point in letting Butterfree take all these hits from Wrap? It doesn't really need to. So let's tackle spam. I was going to say, yeah, so, I mean, there are obvious counters to Whitney's Miltank. A fighting type, I actually discussed it with someone in the comment section. He said Morty, actually. I don't remember having any issues with Morty, but he's a little bit later in the game, so I suppose it depends on how you play and what team you build and what have you. But one counter to Whitney's Miltank is a fighting type, but I don't know if you can get a fighting type in the game before that point. But obviously fighting resists rock, so it will resist rollout, and also super effective stab against the normal type Miltank. So we're nearly at level 12 with Butterfree. We're also nearly fainted, so I'm just going to very quickly using the speed up button, nip back to the Pokemon Center and heal up. This is where I'll use the speed up button most, is just making this process nice and quick, because there's no need for you to watch this at normal speed. really. In my Pokemon Red Let's Play, I used to cut out the Pokemon Center trips, but I wasn't playing on an emulator, so I didn't have any option to speed it up. And it just made a bit more editing work for me. Will you provide my evolution solution? Nice and poetry. So yeah, I'm not going to cut it out, because obviously then it just means I can make these videos quicker and better, because I don't have to edit the same, and I have to put a bit of editing into having the layout, but it's no real hardship. So I'm quite happy with how we're doing the series. I hope you are too, and I hope you're enjoying. If you are enjoying this series, if you enjoy this episode, please make sure you hit the like button. It's great for me to get the support. We have a target on the channel to try and hit 24 likes on a video, so please hit that like button, share it with people that like Pokemon, that like this game, that would enjoy these videos, and let's try and hit that like goal. Let's try and get 24 likes. Hopefully in this episode we will also make a start. I'm trying to learn Poison Powder. That's, since evolving, that is a move per level for Butterfree. Get rid of Harden. We've barely used it. We used it. Did we use it in the Brock fight, or did we not in the end? I can't remember. Can't remember if we decided to use it to try and survive a hit in any of the Brock fights, but that'll be the only context I've used it in. Using Kakuna, I'm going to stay in, because Kakuna quite often only has Harden, but this one might have Poison Sting and String Shot as well. Who knows? I'm going to put it to sleep anyway, so it can't harden up and make this battle take forever. If it does manage to set up a few hardens, then I will be using the speed up button and probably Poison Powder just to whittle it down. And it woke up, and it's got Poison Sting. Okay, so we might not get Harden spammed, which is good. Which is a good thing, most definitely. Hopefully we don't get poison hacked either. Oh, as I say it, I shouldn't say these things. I really just should not say these things, because that was bound to happen, wasn't it? So yeah, in conclusion, I think Whitney's Miltank is the hardest. Whitney's the hardest gym leader, pro rata, in the first couple of generations in terms of when you encounter her in the game and what's been available to you up till that point. How to use Caterpie. I'm going to switch out because we're poisoned and we don't want Butterfree going down. And that means another trip to the Pokemon Center, which is a bit of a pain. But hey ho, what can you do? What can you do? We can gust this Caterpie. And this Caterpie is one level lower than the last one we tried gusting, but we still don't take it out in one, but we are going to gain a level with Dog Coffee, which is good, so we gain a bit of power there. A little bit of power. A little bit of power. Here it goes. Yeah, level 13, so I'm now level with Pikachu. Butterfree's only one behind. We'll learn Quick Attack, which is handy for when, you know, you've got an opponent's Pokemon down to low health, and you just want to knock it out without taking any more hits. Then Quick Attack is the way to go, because obviously its priority move is going to go first in most instances. The Metapod with its increased defense stands up to a Gust, and then uses Harden, so we are free to go for another Gust and knock it out. And then we're going to have to make another trip back to the Pokemon Center to heal Butterfree. Hopefully this isn't a recurring theme throughout the whole episode. I'd like to actually get somewhere. I'm pretty sure he just said something about steps forward and back. We nearly encountered that battle then because we went the wrong way, but never mind, we got away with it. And that's what we're going through, the few steps forward, few steps back thing, because we keep constantly having to return to Pewter City, which is a bit of a pain, if I'm totally honest with you guys. Anyway, let's go actually fight that girl that we avoided now. It looked like a girl, I hope it's a girl. It's a girl. How did you find me here? Well, I could see you, and I jumped over the ledge. It's not hard. At least they've changed some of the dialogue, because some of the battle challenges on this route were really weird. Lass again, that sprite is just weird. I don't approve of that sprite. I don't think I'll get over that in the whole Let's Play, to be honest. Anytime we fight a Lass, I will probably comment on her sprite, because it's just weird. That's just not right at all, that. Maybe she's older. Maybe these, because I always assume that hikers are adult Pokemon trainers. And that's why you have youngsters and junior trainers, because they're kids. So maybe lasses are grown-ups, but they look very young. Put it that way, they look young. Ooh, no, another Quick Attack. Just whittling away my health. I'm going to have to go back to Pokemon Center again. And this trainer's been changed, because usually in the original Red and Blue, she has a level 14 Spearow, which is quite challenging, especially if you're rocking a bug-type Pokemon and your grass-type starter Bulbasaur, and you think, ugh, I've got nothing at all to deal with the Spearow. If you caught a Pikachu in Viridian Forest, you're alright, but there's not really anything else you can catch that deals with it nicely. So yeah, it can be a little bit of a daunting battle, that, but she's got 2 level 10 Pokemon, a Rattata and a Nidoran female, and that's a lot more manageable. A lot more manageable. And it stayed asleep. We got a crit as well, so luck is on our side in this battle. And we're level 13, so we've got a team of 13s now. So we'll try and raise them all roughly evenly from now on. And hopefully we won't get into the situation we were in with Brock again, where honestly we just weren't prepared for the battle. Hopefully by the time we get to Misty, the next gym leader, we should be good to go. And we've already met Misty, and in the anime, Misty's following Ash around at this point, I think. You know, she's travelling with him. Following him around is probably not the right term, but travelling with him. But obviously I assume that was just a bit tricky to program into the game, really. So we could avoid this guy, but I'm all for... My Pokemon likes to suck blood. Isn't that awesome? So you've got a Zubat, I'm guessing. So a lot of the trainers down here have changed. I recognise the guy with a Caterpie, a Weedle, a Metapod and a Kakuna. He's definitely in the game. But this guy, I don't think there's any Zubats before you get into Mount Moon on original Red and Blue. It's level 14 Zubat. But it's going to have things like Leech Life, and that's not going to be very effective against my Flying-type Butterfree or my Flying-type Pidgeotto, so I'm good. But what I was going to say then, yeah, Misty's usually following Ash around, or travelling with him in the anime, but I assume it was just programming issues with her, you know, sometimes being on screen and sometimes just not being present. I assume that's why Misty's not part of this hack, you know, like, more than she is, because we've obviously already met Misty and stolen a bicycle back in episode 1, but since then we haven't seen her, whereas in the anime I'm pretty sure she's already with Ash. I'm not sure though, because it has been a while since I watched the anime, if I'm honest. My Puff Puff is so adorable. Go on, take a look. So she's got a nicknamed Jigglypuff. Will it have a nickname? It's that sprite again. Will it have a nickname when it gets sent out into battle? No, it's just called Jigglypuff. That's a shame. I think trainer Pokemon could have nicknames more often. That'd be cool. Right, let's try and put you to sleep before you try and put us to sleep with Sing. I know your game. And this will be 2 level 14 Pokemon in a row, hopefully, that Butterfree takes out at level 13. So he's starting to pull his weight a little bit. Oh, cute charm. I hate being infatuated. It's like one of the most inconvenient statuses ever. So much so that I'm going to switch to Pikachu. Because Pikachu's got Thunder Shock, so it doesn't have to make contact, so shouldn't be affected by Cute Charm. Didn't wake up, so it's a free switch in. Should be faster, so we get a Thunder Shock off, and let's see how much damage that does. It woke up. Use Disable. Oh, very clever. Very clever. Let's paralyze you. Using defense curl, so it's disabled my special attack and then defense curling. Is this lass a Wi-Fi battler? She seems to know what she's doing. Cute Charm didn't affect us. It's not a guaranteed thing, so that's good. And we get a crit, and we've taken care of the Jigglypuff, which is nice. And last Robin is adorable even in defeat. I hope she means the Jigglypuff. She's not talking about herself. I don't know, what's your opinion on... in fact, okay, let's go with that as a random question of the day. What is your least favourite sprite in Pokemon? Oi, my dogs are my dogs barking? I just came through Mount Moon and it was no easy trek. You should rest too. What did he just say? Are my dogs barking? Feels much better, doesn't it? What is that expression? Anyway, yeah, what is your least favourite sprite in Pokemon? Oh, hello, what's happening here? Ah, Wild Zubat attack, help me. Just before we help him, it can be trainers, it can be Pokemon, and it can be specific to any generation or anything like that. So, yeah, leave a comment in the comment section down below. Are there any sprites that really just get up your nose, that you really just didn't like when you played the game, where you thought, that looks rubbish. Leave a comment in the comment section with that. Oh, so it's not an automatic thing, we have to walk forward, do we? Ah, okay, so we talk to him and it starts a battle with a wild Zubat. And I believe in the anime, I don't know if it's this Zubat because my memory's not that great, but doesn't Brock catch a Zubat? So that might be this Zubat. Because obviously at this point, Brock's travelling with Ash as well as Misty, but we have neither of them with us on this game, which is understandable because of the issues with programming that and what have you. Leech Life shouldn't do very much, we should still knock it out with one more tackle. I'm not even sure why I put it to sleep, to be honest, because that's what it was going to do to me. It was going to do 1 HP damage, because it's a level 7. So we've just been fighting level 14 trainers, but then we have to fight a level 7 Zubat. What's the point of that? Thank you so much, you saved my life. My name is Seymour the Scientist. Nice and alliteration. Somebody has strung lights up in Mount Moon, causing the nocturnal Pokemon to fly out. They're after the Moonstone, I'm sure of it. The Moonstone was brought here from another planet by Clefairy. That's right, Clefairy are aliens. Please go help them. I will do, but just very quickly. In games like this, always talk to rocks, guys. There might just be a hidden item. Ah, it's interesting. I don't think that was in 3rd gen. Normal 3rd gen. That's an interesting addition. So yeah, you can see all the lights on the walls. That's cool. That's an explanation for why you can see in Mount Moon, but not Rock Tunnel as well. So I like that. Oh, we've got 2 choices here. We can either go up or right. We can go north or east. Oh, nice, and Sandshrew. I like Sandshrew. Sandshrews a Pokemon I have a soft spot for. I especially like Sandslash. Sandshrew's minigame on Pokemon Stadium is fun. Sandslash just looks cool, especially again on Pokemon Stadium. You can tell what generation I grew up with. All my opinions are based on 1st generation and to a lesser extent 2nd generation. Pokemon Stadium obviously being 1st gen. But yeah, yep. I'm a big fan of Sandshrew and Sandslash. I do like them. However, that isn't going to stop me killing this. Well, not killing, knocking out this Sandshrew. Like, woke up. Scratch. Didn't do a lot. Good. Not going to stop me knocking it out to gain Butterfree some experience. And I've just realised I'm in a wild Pokemon area now, so I can start speeding up the wild battles. Let's fight you. I wasn't trying to avoid her then. I'm not sure why I walked away from her. Someone lit up the cave. I can see where I'm going perfectly. Cool story. I love how she stood next to loads of the lights, but she hasn't seen who's put the lights up. And it's that sprite again. Interestingly enough, you might think my answer to the question of the day is predictable. The last sprite from 3rd gen. Oh, you can't. Can you not use moves like that on grass types? Wouldn't it give a different message than just Mist? Let's remember, Sleep Powder's not 100% accurate. I'm just going to go with Tackles though, just in case I'm wasting my time using Sleep Powder. I'm sure that's later than 3rd gen, but this is a ROM hack, so he could have added it in, I suppose. What I was going to say, yeah, my answer may seem predictable to my least favourite sprite, but it's actually not the 3rd generation last sprite. That's probably a close second, but it is not my least favourite sprite in any Pokemon game. So, yeah, I will, as always, answer my question of the day in the next episode once you guys have had the opportunity to give your answers in the comment section over the coming week. Butterfree goes to level 14. I'm not going to constantly switch out Pokemon about to use Bellsprout. In this case I am, because I've got a type advantage with Gust on Dog Coffee. But in terms of switching out who's leading the party, I'm going to go in 5. So when I get to level 15, I'll switch someone else up, get everyone up to 15, and then I'll go all the way to 20 before I switch. Just so I'm not constantly in the menu switching Pokemon around, because that seems somewhat pointless. To be totally honest, it seems a bit like just a total waste of time to just be constantly doing that. Right, so Bellsprout's nice and easy work. Soon, I hope Dog Coffee will start one-hitting things. That will help, leveling up to level 14. So we started off this episode with Pikachu as the strongest Pokemon at level 13 in the party, and now he's the weakest Pokemon at level 13. Interesting. Also interesting that he didn't program in the ability to have Pikachu walking around with us. Metapod 2-3, he or she. I still don't know if it's male or female, if it's a boy or a girl. I'll ask Professor Oak, but he doesn't know either. But we can speed this up. I should have sleep powdered. Oh, we got a crit, that's fine. That's cool. Yeah, but considering that was present in Gen 1, in Pokemon Yellow, it's interesting that that isn't in this game, to be honest. Right, we go up the ladder. Where can we go? We can go. There's another ladder there. Oh, there's a path to the right. Let's just follow the path for now. Wild Pokemon. It's a Pidgey. There's Pidgeys. I was going to say in Mount Moon, but strictly speaking, we're on Mount Moon now, aren't we, really? Sand attack. I thought... Couldn't lower my accuracy. Right, that must be Pidgeotto's ability, and Butterfree's must be increased accuracy. Oh, sorry. Still on the speed up button there. What's this over here? 1 nugget. Terrific. Another wild Pokemon. It's another Pidgey, so that's the common encounter up here. Just tackle again. There we go. Don't think it knows Gust yet, so that's nice and safe for Butterfree. I hope you don't mind me speeding up the wild Pokemon battles, but as you can see by the frequency of them and the fact that we can't have repels yet, it's obviously going to start being a little bit of a pain to constantly be fighting them. And I don't want to run away from them because I want the experience, in all honesty. Ah, there's a hiker here. It looks like a hiker. I think I took a wrong turn somewhere. You know the way out of here, kid? Yeah, that ladder behind. Oh, you want to fight? So he asks you a question. How'd you get out of here? And you go to answer, and then it's like, yeah, he's definitely had a look at that beard. So there are... Hiker God. What a nice normal name. God. Oh, short for Gordon. Okay. Yeah, I'll let you off. I will let you off. Geodude's a bit of a problem. We missed the sleep powder as well. Geodude with defense kill's a bit of a problem. I'm going to poison it, actually. I'm going to poison powder Geodude, so it's losing health even though it's got high defense. Then I'm going to switch in. I was about to say Pikachu, but now Electricity's power has been weakened, but it's probably still more powerful than a tackle from Butterfree. Let's see how much tackle does. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Whoa! And yeah, it's definitely time to switch out. Definitely time to switch out. Let's get Pikachu in there. Even though Electricity is weakened, it's probably still more powerful than a double defense code Geodude. Or was it triple? I'm not sure. Taking physical moves now that are not very effective because we've only got normal type physical moves. Definitely going to be a bad time. Yeah, that definitely does more. Not much, but more. Oh, Pikachu's so frail. Oh yeah, and we're holding the light ball, so we do get a bit of a boost from that as well. I keep forgetting that. This plus the poison should take it down. Preferably without the poison would have been nice if we didn't have to take that tackle, but never mind. Never mind. Geodude goes down. And we send in another one. Will I change Pokemon? No. No, we might as well leave Pikachu in now. And let's just keep Thundershocking. So it is all Geodudes. That's an interesting point. It's all Geodudes are either no longer ground types, or susceptible, or Geodude and Onix are susceptible to electric moves, or ground types are susceptible to electric type moves. Ooh, we got nice and power hacks. Fully paralyzed, otherwise it's no use to us. Defense skill doesn't do anything. It's fine. Doesn't affect our strategy at all here. So yeah, interesting that it's not just Brock's Geodude, because I remember in the last episode I said, and I was just trying Thundershock. It didn't even cross my mind that Thundershock shouldn't hit Geodudes. I'm already in the Ash Gray mentality, which is dangerous if I play, because every so often I play something like, you know, Pokemon Showdown, and I'll be going for electric types on ground types and stuff, I'm sure, and I'll be like, and people will be telling me how stupid I am and stuff like that. But yeah, no, I'm not stupid. I'm just playing Ash Gray. Sorry, friend. So now we're trapped in this battle with Onix by Bind, but Thundershock's doing a decent amount. Maybe 2 more should knock it out. Maybe. I think it can probably live 1 more, to be honest. Oh, Static got it. Okay, now that is only useful to us if it's fully paralyzed next turn. If it lives this attack. It doesn't. Right, that's good. So we've got 2 Pokemon down in the red now, so I think we're going to have to make tracks back to heal at that guy outside Mount Moon shortly. Grew to level 14, so at least we're out of the red. At least we're out of the red. We have found a potion. We did find a potion. Should we just potion up? Let's just potion up for now. Look at the items. Most YouTubers are like, you know, constantly buying potions and stuff. Did I just heal Pikachu? Do you know what? I really meant to heal Butterfree then. Okay, so we are going to have to switch who's at the top of the list. We're going to have to switch. Because, let's put Pikachu up. Because Butterfree isn't going to take many more hits like that. And now that we've healed up a little bit, we can afford to head down this ladder, go a bit further into Mount Moon. Oh, it's Wild Pidgeys up here. Pikachu was a good choice. I don't think we needed that crit. Stab, super effective. Light Ball, Thunder Shock was probably good enough. That guy sees us, which is good. I was going to head up to him anyway. Go, go, go! Nice and direct. Nice and direct. What about Jason? The red, I want to say. Power Ranger was called Jason. That'd be a kind of cool little Easter egg if all the black belts, or the first several black belts anyway, were named after the original Power Rangers. That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I doubt it, but probably just a coincidence. But yeah, black belt Jason we're fighting with his Machop. And that did quite a bit of damage, and it only used Lay. So that's fine, because we get another Thunder Shock off and knock it out before it gets a chance to take advantage of our lowered defense. But I am going to switch out now, because Pikachu's defense is low enough anyway. And I don't trust Thunder Shock to actually hit Sandshrew. I'm still a bit wary, because it might just be Geodude and Onix that have been changed, not the ground type in general. So I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to play it safe, unlike what I did in the last battle using Pikachu. Gust does nothing. Scratch does almost as much, and this is worrying because we don't need our whole team whittling down. That's not what we need. Oh, don't use Defense Curl. No need for that. There is definitely no need for that. Defense Curl didn't seem to make much difference then, actually, though. Lots of experience. Geodude. Right, we know Thunder Shock hits Geodude, and it's probably our best bet because of Geodude's stats. Its physical defense being a lot better than its special defense, and it being stab and us having the light ball, so us having high special attack. Nice and crit. Rock Throw. Rock Throw was the bane of our life against Brock. That wasn't too bad actually, that Rock Throw. So that's Geodude down. So this black belt only actually has one fighting type. Interesting, because normally black belts are teaming with just fighting types. Sorry about that, Red Ranger. And now we're going to head over here. Oh, no, that's a Rock Smash boulder, not a hidden item boulder, isn't it? Damn me getting distracted. Oh, we got Zubat. Nice and Pikachu. Nice and super effective. Nice and level 15, I assume. Yes, we do. We reached level 15 trying to learn agility. What have you got so far? See, Pikachu's best stat is its speed. And we've got Thunder Wave to paralyse Pokemon to slow them down. I don't think we need agility or Growl. Growl came in useful against Brock, but now that we're getting further into the game, I don't think it's going to be as... Although... No, because Pikachu's not going to live a ground type move like Earthquake or something, no matter what. So Growl's pretty much useless. Yeah, let's have agility. Sorry I took so long about that. Let's just speed up to catch back up. There we go. Right, so there's an item up here. A star piece. What's a star piece? I don't play 3rd gen. I don't think that existed. Can be sold at a high price, so it's basically another nugget. Okay, that's good. Lots of money for Pokeballs when we need them. At this rate. Another wild encounter, a Sandshrew. Shall I test it? Okay, so ground has been changed. We've got an answer to our question now. The ground type has been changed in this game so that it is resistant to electricity, not immune. That's what the programmer, that's what Metapod 23 changed. Was the actual ground type in the game. Not just Brock's Pokemon, not just Geodude and Onix. And I mean, an option I haven't considered, we're going back on ourselves now because this is really the only way we have left to go. The only other option is that our Pikachu is unique. Our Pikachu's electric typing is different than every other Pikachu's, somehow. every other electric types. I doubt that though. I'm going to say they just changed the ground type. I think that's pretty conclusive. And I've just realised this episode's been going for quite a while now. So what I'm going to do is speed through this battle. And I can hit this Sandshrew, so let's just do it. Probably should use quick attack actually, because it's not resisted. Never mind, it's down. And I'm going to head back. I'm going to speed up actually, because it's like a Pokemon Center visit this. Head back to this guy and heal up. And then I'm going to call it a day. So we've made our way to Mount Moon today. So in the next episode, we're going to be finishing Mount Moon. There we go, nice and healed. Feels much better, doesn't it? So let's stand alongside our buddy here. Thank you very much, friend. He's not looking at the camera. He's got no on-screen presence whatsoever. Don't look at me just because I'm talking. Look at the camera. There we go. Good lad. Never mind. So yeah, if you enjoyed today's episode, it was mainly just sort of like battling our way through, but that's inevitable that that's going to happen in certain episodes. But I don't want to skip any of this. I don't want to put any of it into like grinding montages like some of the YouTubers do, because this is all new. It's all new to me and presumably to most of you as well. It's different than the original games that the ROM hack is based on, so it's nice to see all the differences and to take our time and go through the game. I still think we're making good progress, but in the next episode, I'll tell you what, in the next episode we will finish Mount Moon. I don't know how long Mount Moon is, but I won't do it to a certain time. I will finish Mount Moon in the next episode, regardless of how long it takes. Don't forget to leave a comment with your answer to the question of the day. What's your least favourite sprite in any Pokemon game? Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed today's episode, if you're enjoying Ash Gray, if you're excited to get through Mount Moon in the next episode. Whatever excuse, if you like me, whatever your excuse, then hit that like button. Let's try and get to 24 likes. Don't forget to spread the word, tell other people about this series if you think they'd enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I've been Ibeza, you've been amazing, and we, me and him there, will see you. Go on, look at the camera. Go on, do it. Next time. Damn you, looking away.